Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the next 2 weeks. This is going to be a general reading, and if it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe so it can have a butterfly effect and your energy can reach to the right places. Let's jump in right away and see what's coming your way. We're going to start with your coffee cup and move on to your tarot. We're going to have a much more detailed tarot reading this time. I see 3 spirals already. You can see over here, this seems like within the second week timeline it's showing up. One of them has number 3 here. Spirals can symbolize a cycle is coming to an end, and the number 3 has the energy of creativity, positive thinking, and change in direction. So spirals can be the cycles that you will keep repeating with a people or situations. I see another thing here. I see an A3. I'm going to show it to you right away. And right there's an A3. If you can focus A up here at the 3, there's a B and there's another B. This can be in someone's name. You can see the A and 3 right there. And 3 again, or this can be the ABCs of a situation revealing in front of you. There's still some time here as a timeline wise. This is where we start and we go around the cycle and the circle. Seems like here you're going to come to understand the reasons why, but first the things are going to happen and they're going to happen really lightly. This can even be a massive whale. I see here a massive fish, which most of the time indicates opportunity, abundance, material satisfaction, love, and resources coming into your life. There are plenty of fish in the sea, and you catching your own and having your own, maybe even a fish farm eventually. But it seems like here it has some couple steps it is coming into your life. So first of all, I see there's some beautiful events happening here. There's a new gateway opening. I even see a person here, maybe even taking a selfie on the mirror. I don't know if you can see, like they have holding in their hand right here. The head looks like a little box right there, but taking a selfie in the mirror. We have a horse right next to this person. Kind of looks like here with a bird sending a message with a horse. Horses most of the time indicates wish fulfillment, galloping towards a new future, creating through discipline. And it seems like, first of all, disciplining your mind is the key here. When you approach the situation with a disciplined mind, no matter what you see, know that everything's always working on your behalf. You're turning things around rapidly. I even see another bird here standing. You can see the beak of the bird, the little legs of the bird. So this birds can be the birds carrying good news to you, okay? And it seems like here, there's a dark bird and there's a lighter bird energy. So it can be something coming to your life. Maybe you're not going to prefer initially, but it seems like it is going to bring something that is going to be much more desirable, much more preferable. That's what I was trying to say. Preferable. So the thing is, though, I feel like here, if this blackbird doesn't show up, maybe you're not going to search for the other option. So take it in the sense of knowing that this will actually an experience that will teach you what you prefer. Okay, it's not about a negativity. It's about knowing what your preference, what your priorities are. Another thing here appearing is initially, I see like a mountain peak here, but then I see this is a wave coming ahead. The wave can be a positive wave. The things are changing. And like I said, you are taking a selfie in front of a mirror right here. The horse is galloping towards you. So you might be initially manifesting some good news, good events happening. And then the waves of change coming forward. I see here there's a man and a woman. The woman has like the tail. The head kind of looks like a tail. This can be a Pisces or maybe a water sign that is coming into your life or is already in your life. And this person has a masculine figure right next to her, which is wearing a hat. The masculine figure looks like a snowman right here. This can be a cold person, maybe has some distance between you and they're not really getting close or becoming intimate with you, but this woman is close to your heart. And it seems like this couple is showing up here on top of a wave, and they're showing you maybe they have a legal issue. They're coming forward to fix that, and you're the answer to this. Or maybe they're traveling towards you, and you're going to be in the right place in the right time. And this can be you helping them for something that is becoming, maybe turning into a profession, or this can be even like a general energy out there creating the butterfly effect that you are actually waiting for. The butterfly effect is one little thing that you even drop of water, you put it in the ocean, can actually create a hurricane at the end of the day, like the movement. What's that? A tsunami, like a rising of the waves. This is not in the literal sense. Of course, there's other factors to that, but it is about like a one butterfly actually flapping its wings on the other side of the world can create a hurricane on the other side. So it indicates that a small gesture that you will do will actually bring this amazing new blessing into your life. And I feel like this is not going to be a long process. You see there are two legal papers, there's a road in between. This little thing that you're going to be doing to these people, helping to them, or maybe showing them a right way, or if these people are in need of situation or a reference, that reference that you're going to give to them is going to become something that will multiply. It's going to come back to you as maybe a legal approval that you have been waiting for. Okay. This can be maybe a referral that you're giving for a friend as for a job can come back to you as an approval of a loan that you are expecting, you wanting to have. Another thing in between though, there's a pathway opening. This kind of looks like in the second week, and there's a person's face right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a person right there waiting for you at the end of the pathway, and this person is smiling, but they have another face here. I feel the energy of Gemini. Gemini has like two faces, but this doesn't mean that two faces are in a double face energy. It's about they have multiple ways of expressing themselves. Okay, their angers, their fears, and this can apply to most of us as well. We're not really the same person when we are hungry or angry or satisfied and full. So I feel like here this can be someone who has that Gemini energy, but the distinctive part of the Gemini is they can switch fast. I think compared to the other signs, their energy can switch fast. This is a person, but they're happy in both ways, in both faces. There's someone who's wearing eyeglasses right here that before you meet them, maybe you're going to meet the person with the eyeglasses that they can introduce you to this person. I feel like they are at the end of a pathway that you're going to travel to see this person, and they might have a valuable information or guidance for you. But the thing is here, because of their nature, you need to take the part that resonates with you and do not take everything that they're speaking here. Okay. But there's a legal paper here. If this is like a lawyer or accountant or someone you're taking advice from, a business advisor, seems like they're going to have some valuable information. But also you see there's like some garbage type of things, like little bags right there. There's some of them might be like taken out of the situation and not applied. This is extremely specific, so you can take it in the sense of maybe even life advice coming. And this doesn't have to be face-to-face to someone. This can be a virtual thing. This can be maybe a video that you're going to come across. The person with the eyeglasses or sunglasses, I feel like this is someone you know already. They might be advising you to watch that person or watch their videos. Something, I feel like there's someone advising you know this one, but I don't feel like you know this person with a double face. Okay. But for some of you might be traveling towards to see this person too. Okay. Maybe someone like the example comes to my mind is like Joe Dispenza, because like he has this kind of retreats, and Anthony Robbins, they have this kind of retreats. That's why they come, the first people that pop into my head, but I don't know if they have events like this anymore. But it can be some event like that too. Okay. So when you step into this space, you might have some revelations, but also you might feel some things are off. Okay. Can applicable to any people's energy coming into your life. So if some things are off, you don't have to take them as your life guidance or advice. Okay. And it seems like here that is actually going to lead you to this hill. We have a rhino feeding up on the hill. Rhinos are extremely powerful creatures. So this can also be you because it's an earth creature. It has a massive horn. Even the bull, Taurus, you have horns on the side of the bull has the side of their heads, and it can also get themselves out of a situation. So I feel like here, this is something, some kind of your energy, but it's a different form that you can use. Okay. So the advice is going to be useful, but this is very specific to some of you, but some of you, or this is general thing, meaning like you know how to operate in certain situations, but you need to tweak your attitude a little bit when this comes. Another thing here is this can be because this is a big animal which represents wealth opportunities. Maybe there is an opportunity of investment coming into your life. This can also be like a relationship as well, but you need to be embodying the earth grounded energy here when you're stepping into it. You cannot just rush into it, jump into it like the chimpanzee attitude, because it's not really, it's even though those are animals, creatures of earth, but it has this fast, like air attitude, I feel like here. But the rhino has earth attitude. Okay, one step at a time. But when they rush, when they run, they can actually shake the earth as well. So, but moving into this new thing, you're going to be walking into it slowly, not just rushing into it. Okay. And I see there's a baby even lifted up on the off the floor here. This kind of looks, this is the first I saw as a bird. Now I'm looking, turning around. This looks like a baby's head. So this can be your new beginning, or even a new relationship can symbolize by the baby. If this is such a thing that you're creating right now, all the energy you picked up along the way, all the support that you're getting, all the advice you're going to receive, you're going to maybe start something new here. This can be a business as well, but it seems like creating it gently and also doing it gently is going to be the key here, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. I see a crescent moon. Some of you may be even manifesting a new life with legal situations resolving, maybe government success is coming. There one desire coming really fast, but the second one here has some time. It doesn't really have maybe even clarity. Like this is something, there's a second desire, another desire coming ahead here, but this one is the third desire actually, because it showed up out of nowhere, but the second one still has some time. I see here there is a person wearing a graduation cap outside of your pathway, heart space. So this can be someone also knowledgeable with a graduation cap, or someone graduating, completing a school, but this person doesn't really have access to you, and maybe they're not really aware of. As soon as I said that, the second desire starts showing up slightly. So this person might have something to do with your second desire, but they're not really aware of your existence yet. So this can be if you are planning to hire someone or reach to someone, they're not real, or maybe expecting someone to think of you and they're not really thinking of you, or they're not reaching out to you. If that's your second desire, this can be about a relationship. Seems like they're graduating from a life lesson. They are going through it, and they are focused on what they can do with their lives. That's why they're not really, the second desire coming slowly if this is about a relationship, okay? And that's why it might require you to a little poke a little bit, just send them a little text and or poke around to see, maybe just, you know, when you are planting a seed, you don't really use the same earth. You just, you know, dug up the earth and turned upside down and then plant the seed. And so this can be a relationship that requires that kind of re-earthing and just shuffling things around a little bit. Other than that, you have two other desires beautifully coming forward and merging into the first one. And one of them here actually has two fish. One of the wishes might be even bringing like a material success in one area. Let's get to your tarot now. This is going to be, I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning, a detailed one compared to the others. We're going to look into your current situation, the past effects of that current situation, the present, and the future. Current situation seems like you're getting a beautiful offer. Okay, but maybe in that offer there's some things are being held. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups energy, the current situation. Knight of Cups can be also something, maybe you're putting out there yourself, you're offering something to the world, you have a beautiful gift, you're putting it out there. But it seems like here, this is going to create some hesitation. If this is love offer you're putting out there, this person can be a little bit hesitant because of what happened in the past to them, or maybe their life experiences, or if this is like a material offer or a job offer that you're putting out there, or maybe you are wanting to get hired, but this person that wants to hire you is hesitant because of what they have been through. This is not related to you, but it seems like even though they're holding back, they have a plan to get into a deal with you, maybe even a soul contract, okay? It can take a little slower timeline because we have here the earth energy, and the water and earth can come together and actually create like a pot. So it is about being patient. I don't know if you ever work with ceramics. My sister actually started working with them last year. It requires patience a little bit, okay? And I have here, this is the current situation, the world. When this comes together, this is actually ending a cycle in your life. You're going to start anew. Maybe you had the same type of experience at work or with relationships. This is going to get fixed up. This is going to start a new thing, and this is going to help you get success. You're going to be able to even be proud of yourself, your past experiences. You're not going to get stuck in the situations. You're just going to move on to this new adventure with confidence and knowing that you're already prepared for it. When it comes to past that affects it is what you put out is what you get back. 6 of Pentacles. So you are learning that. You are learning if you're affectionate and loving with someone, the love will come back to you. It doesn't have to come from the same source, but it is going to come from a solid, a stable source, okay? We have here the good you do comes back. So in the past, whatever that you have done to others, so you can every minute that passes is past. Also, every good compliment you give out there, every good help that you have given to others is actually going to have a multiplication effect in your life. It's going to come back to you in a very positive and beautiful way. Another thing I have from the past is what's done is done in the past. Don't carry the past burdens on your back. If this is someone that you have been carrying, like being angry at this person, even though maybe day to day you don't feel that anger, you don't feel that resentment. But when you think about the memories, that true anger comes up. So renewal is the judgment day. So you can review the past with compassion and forgiveness. It's not about reviewing the person in today's condition and feeling sympathy for them. It's about going back to the past when you were vulnerable, when they wronged you, and getting into those feelings and feeling the moment and releasing them, okay? And in your heart, you know what to do, which way to go. But if it is so uncomfortable, the past energies are so uncomfortable, you can maybe even receive some help. It's time to receive help to free yourself. We have 3 of Pentacles energy. Again, the past effects of working with others is going to actually help you in the future adventure. 3 of Pentacles is a teamwork. Do what you love, doing what you love, creating excellent work out there, and your excellent work being appreciated, creating a reputation for you, and bringing beautiful offers in the future. Let's see the present moment. What can be done? What is done? Some of you are manifesting love. I feel the love energy already, and this is like a divine partnership. This is soulmate relationship, and soulmate indicates not reflecting each other's energy. It's about seeing you who as you are, accepting you as you are, and even helping you grow with your growth. Okay, to become a better person, and you help them to become a better person as well. This can even be improving your finances, improving your health, relationships, and this is actually happening in the present moment, that you can focus on solely on this energy to improve the things, make things better, and then you will start to see the results of improvement. Okay, and what else we have? We have a Queen of Swords. This can be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, a female character coming into your life. This person is brilliant, experienced, humorous, and this is judgmental, but we have the judgment card, the renewal card is aligning with them. So their judgment might not be towards you. Their judgment might be towards what has happened to you in the past, and they can talk about it. They can reflect the past to you. So you can actually pull up those old files, old emotional files, old spiritual files, and take a look at them. And so you can heal that anger, that resentment, or maybe if you're feeling guilty about what has happened, or you have done, this person can reflect that back so you can review it. Okay. Oh, another thing with this Queen of Swords energy is there can be someone who can see the humor in difficult situation and focusing on career. So in the present moment, if you're feeling overwhelmed with the things coming forward, you can focus on the career, the material things that can maybe give you a break from that the situations that you are actually handling. We have the butterflies right here, the butterfly effect. This can be a person creating that. I love this plant. I just realized this on this picture. I love this plant. These are actually called sword plants in my culture. So this also indicates maybe even cutting the past, clearing. If you can have access, maybe you can plant one of these in your balcony, in your backyard, so it can help you clear the air. Okay, let's see what else you can do in the present. Focusing on your passions, what gives you joy, what makes you feel alive. An amazing opportunity will be showing up very soon because this is present energy. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action and do what you're passionate about. Follow those passions at this moment because they're going to affect the future immensely. We have 901s energy. A lot of people are getting these 901s, 701s because I feel like the Mercury going into retrograde, I think today, or maybe tomorrow, can create this kind of defensive attitude, or even Mercury also affects like electronic devices that can put you in a situation to maybe like look into what's happening and feel defensive, or trying to work in defenses, maybe getting software for like malware. I think that's what it's called. Like that kind of like defenses might be necessary in the future coming up with, I don't know how long it's going to last, but defend your boundaries, defend your devices, and even maybe if you're having communicational blockages with people, and if you feel like you need to express yourself clearly so you can defend your territory, go ahead and do that, because the future is going to require that. So Queen of Swords also can be you articulating your thoughts and ideas clearly, can symbolize that. What else we have in the future? Okay, the future is going to give you the opportunity to walk away from what doesn't serve you anymore, and the passion, it's aligning here. So if you have been doing certain dull things, they're not really giving you life, you will get a chance to walk away from them. This can be a project that you have been trying to complete, but it's halfway done. Now you're going to finish it up, and you're going to pack it up, and you're going to leave it in the past. Another thing here, this is going to be the future, that you're going to make the decision to move on to a new future. And also we have leaving home. If some of you are stuck in a certain place and maybe you're not, you're feeling that it's your home, but you have a new adventure waiting for you, the future holds a good place for some of you as well, and which will lead you to a happy environment. This can be literally maybe finding a true love, it's coming here, and creating a happy marriage, happily ever after, an emotional contentment, a loving family, children, relationship, and so, or it can be indicating of a soul family that you're forming, and surrounding yourself with the people that you can trust. We have a new home here, right here as well. So he's coming out of a house, an old house, going into a new one. So this came in the physical sense. Maybe you're going to find that perfect home. And we have number 10. This can be symbolizing, I know this for the next 2 weeks, but maybe October time or within the 10 days, the 10th day, you're going to actually find that perfect place for yourself. So keep it optimistic, because these are positive light energies. They're not like as passionate as this Ace of Wands. So keep it light. In the future, it's going to be light. The things are going to be handled very smoothly. We're going to get to your oracle now. We're going to look into what you need to do in your situation, what you need to know, what you need to do, and what you need to release in order to upgrade. We have a compass here. What you need to know is you're always being guided, always being guided. Your inner guidance system is always showing you the way. This can be through little nudges, little inspirations, or instead of doing one thing or getting the idea of doing another thing. Maybe you're getting the feeling of, I need to go have a coffee somewhere, or it can be, I want to call up a friend. These are inner knowings, okay? That you're always being guided to the desires that you have. It doesn't have to look like you're on the direction of your desire, but it seems like with your inner compass, you're already going towards it. We have the moonlight here. What you need to know is, it can be seeming like it's dark. This is actually what you need to do. Okay, this is what you need to know. You're always being guided. Moonlight is your intuitive guidance that following each other. You can see 50 and 51. What you need to do is follow that intuitive guidance. When you're feeling those little nudges, those are your inner compass. Know that you're being guided all the time and take those steps. When you get those ideas, inspirations, these are not negative things. These are positive things. If this is a negative idea coming to you, calling up someone and cursing them out, for example, that's not the way to go. That's not it. If this is positive, it is light energy. It gives you life. Go ahead and follow it. That's what you need to do here. That's going to bring clarity to the dark situation. What you need to release is, we have a spirit of place. This can be, again, you're leaving a place behind because it's not really serving you anymore. This can be a place for a Pentacles energy that you're holding on to too tightly. You don't want to let it go. This can be a person's place that carries a spirit in there. Maybe someone's spirit is still in a place that you're stepping into, or maybe you have been living into. It's maybe... this is releasing the person's energy. This can be like maybe even burning sage, doing a ritual to release this person's energy out of your space, or maybe even getting in touch, speaking that spirit and releasing them. This can even be a spirit, I feel like, you have been carrying with you, okay? This can be someone alive, but they're not really near to you right now, or maybe someone who passed already and you're still connected to. And it seems like they want to leave, they want to go, okay? And that's why they come in the format of releasing. So they want to be released, they want to be out of your energy, so you can allow other familiar, other beautiful energies that can support you at this time to come in, okay? Let's get to your chakra now. Let's see. We have a green one coming. This is heart chakra. Forgiveness. Okay, we have the judgment, forgiveness, releasing. Spirit is actually here very significant. For some of you, you know who, you know what, that you need to forgive and you need to let go. And that's going to actually even like change the situations for the better when you do. I forgive myself, first of all, for my imperfections, do my best and find contentment with that I am good enough. This can even be a person calls you to think that you need to be much more than you are in order to feel loved. I recognize my hurts and nurture my inner child with all that she or he needs. I forgive others for their preconceptions, judgments, and behaviors, trusting we are all doing our best with our current levels of awareness and patterning. I love that. Okay, let's see what you should focus on right this moment. And now we're going to pull one last card after this one. Mountain. Okay. Know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. I felt the energy with the rhino here, like moving slowly towards the thing. So it makes really sense that, yes, keep moving forward, but know that there might be challenges, but also the mountain kind of seems like the challenge here. This is also guiding you towards your goal. Okay, so when there is an obstacle that comes forward, do not really back down. Be cautious. Do not jump into the hole in the ground if that's the obstacle. Go around it or try to find a way to carry yourself to the other side safely. Okay, let's pull your final card here. Okay, we have new beginnings ahead. From chaos comes calm. So at this moment, you might be experiencing some ups and downs, but it seems like eventually the calm, the family, the love, support comes full. Okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your readings. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.